and welcome back to my channel. And I'm back with working with Mandy's kit. This is the book that we did the other day. And I've gotten my stuff ready. And let's pitter patter. So there's challenges going on in the group, and I'm really behind. And I made myself a little note on a little piece of scrap paper that I had hanging around. So week 1, it was supposed to be 3 journal cards that kind of match and whatnot. So I've got my journal cards here. And then week 2 is a snippet or a cluster. So we're going to do cluster. And then week 3 is a grungy floral piece. So that's what we're going to do to go into this little book here. And so let's work with these first. So these are journaling cards that I had made quite a while ago. It's made with book pages, the scraps, and you can see that it says book page back here, and then I gessoed it and whatnot, so you can actually write on this now. So that's what these two are. And then this one here, I had an experiment that I did on my channel, and this was the smooshing of the paint. And I had so much fun with this, but I really thought this piece belonged in here. So I'm going to kind of combine things a little bit with the first week and the second week, because I think I'm going to put the grungy flowers on here. So they're going to be 3 journal cards that are kind of the same but different, and it's going to take the grungy florals. And what I did was, this is the freebie that was given to us for this 3rd week. And I just tore them out. And I'm going to use these, but I also had these. And this here, I thought, they're maybe not grungy, but I can grunge them up. And I don't remember, what did we do that we got those flowers? But anyways, I thought that they would look really nice in here. And I thought on this card in particularly, not the whole works, but maybe just something like that with a, let's just take that off. Let's just take that off. And then let's put this like this. And we could do this one. This one, I like this one. Let's do this one. And you can see this is where I should have cut things out. I just tore things. I didn't cut. Maybe I will take and cut this out a little bit. I don't know. Or maybe we'll just grunge it up a little bit more. Like so. And I think that's what we're going to do. 1, 2, and then this one here. I like that. Let's grunge this up a bit more. Like so. I'm just going to do that. And then maybe, what if we just take, let's try something here. I'm just going to get rid of that piece because, well, I don't want that piece in there. But if we did something like this, it's kind of like a dried flower thing. I don't mind that. Maybe if we did, oops. Maybe like so. If we did like this. Maybe. I would like to sew around this, but my machine makes a lot of noise. So let's just not fuss and muss too much. Let's, I know what we could do. Hold on. We'll get this one in place first. I don't have any sentiments handy, any saying, so I will work on finding something to put on here. I'm just going to put that right in there. And then I have this tab here that I just made from a piece of my scrap paper that I had hanging around my desk, and one of the little pieces from the kit. So we're just going to, and then I will sew on this, not now, but when I do the flip through, you'll see that these have been sewn. Maybe a little more inking on the sides, maybe. And that will just make sure to secure my papers in here by sewing them. Okay, so well, we've got this one here. Let's do this one too. And I'm just going to do this like that. And then this other one, we're going to do something. I'm going to try something on it. Because then we have one with the grungy, one with the dried lures, and then we're going to try to do a combination of the both. Why not? Okay, so I'm going to put this tab on there. And like so. There we go. Perfect. And then this one here, let's grab, what do we have? I kind of like this one. Oh, I really like that one, but that one's too big for here. So it has to be one of these ones. And I think I'm going to choose this. What if we did something like this? I'm going to get that thing out of here. We don't need that piece. So something like this, and maybe something like that. Just add some color in there. Yeah, I think so. Okay. It's grungy. And we have lots of little pieces in here to decorate with, and I like that. Mandy always gives us lots of options. Okay. Put it this way. Just put this way. Yeah. Like so. Like so. I'm going to put it this way, because then the petals of the flower go down into the corner. And again, I will sew this. Let's get this tab. We're going to use this one. I have found in my old age that doesn't always have to be like tons and tons. Sometimes less is just as pretty. So once I get these sewn around, I think those are going to be very nice. And we have, what do we have here? We have a few more flowers. We'll put those somewhere yet. Oh yeah, we have this little butterfly. This little butterfly we had a brown lunch bag, I don't know, brown bag swap. It was our lunch for supper at Messy Church. And the bag that I chose, had this pretty little butterfly on it. And as you can see, it was taped on, and so we lost some of the gold sparkle in his wing, but I still like him. So I thought, well, that's where we're going to use him. So there is our journaling cards. And like I said, I'm going to sew around those. Okay, so next one was a snippet roll or a cluster. We're going to do clusters. And I am going to do a cluster with this one because I have a page here. Where do I have a page? I have a page here that is here. And I think if I do it like this, but I want to do this, and I want it front and back. Now this one worked out okay. I'm leaving that white, and I'm just going to, I like the way when you tear, I like how it accepts the ink and gives you just that one more layer. Okay, so this here, I'm going to put this one like this and this one like this on either side of the page. Let's see, how does that work? Let's just put it on there right now. I can see it should be maybe a little more, but we're not going to worry about that just yet. So we're just going to put this like this. We'll build our cluster in place is what I'm planning on doing. This should be, yeah, that's what I want. Like so. And then this one, we're going to put this way. Kind of like a wraparound cluster, I guess we can call it. There we go. Like so. And okay, I made some little envelopes. And I got 1, 2, and I got this one here. And we're just, I think that's what I'm going to do, is I'm just going to do these ones on this side, like so, and then we'll put something on the other side. Now, let's put a little bit of fun in here too. Well, that tore off nicely. Okay. Let's just do this and put a little bit of, there we go. And we're going to put this guy kind of in the middle. I'm just looking at whether or not I want to put a little bit of color in between them, or not. We're going to do it. If we're building a cluster, let's build a if we're building a cluster, let's build it, eh? There we go. I don't know how much color is going to show out where we're putting it. I don't know, but we're going to do it regardless. This is totally different than what I had planned, but that's okay. I'm good with that. Okay, so this here, I'll put some glue on the back. And I don't want to have this too far over. I'll put this one this way maybe. And then this one, how about, oh, let's do it. Let's do it this way. Here we go. Cluster number 1. And as you can see, these come out and you can have a little space to write in. The trick is, can you get it back in there? Yes, you can. Okay. So I can see that maybe with this one, I might want to put a little dab of glue on this one so it doesn't come out the side. All right, there we go. And then I'm going to need to cut this down a smidge. Let's see, is that going to be enough? There we go. Oh, I like that. I'll let it eat that a bit. I may stamp on these yet. So a little something coming out. And then let's go to this side. Now this side needs some love too. And let's do a little more of this. Because we got it, let's use it. Okay. We're just going to put a little bit here. Maybe. I think in your clusters you were supposed to use 5 different elements in there, if I remember correctly. I like that. That's cute. Should we do a little? What, I don't know. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do on this side. What we're going to do on this side. We could do some of these things. But I also have this here. And this is from Mandy's. This one. If you, I don't know. If you were part of her group and you've been in the challenges and whatnot, we were to make a little book using these. So I ripped one out and I thought that it might add some nice color to, and I think what we're going to do is just take and rip this number out of here because, well, who doesn't like numbers? And let's get this, and then we can ink this one. Ink this, and maybe put this one here, and maybe, what do I want to do? Do I want to do that in total? Yeah, I do. Let's just put it in place. Let's just put it in place and see what happens. I'm winging it here. But I like that color with this. I do. And I want that cheesecloth sticking out of there. There we go. And I think this, maybe we'll just put this down on the bottom here because it's a blank page. And we'll just put it down on the bottom there. Get it out of our way. And I have this coupon, which I thought this would be kind of cool in here. If I do something like this. I don't know if I want to do this as well, or we'll save that for another page. But we have these things here too. I'm sorry, I'm over here digging. There's more torn pieces to do. I don't like it. I want this in there. Maybe we'll do this. Yeah, okay. Let's put something else on here first. Let's put a little piece of this material in here. My quilt. My poor quilt. She's an oldie. She ain't no longer. She ain't no longer. But she's very useful now. Okay, and I think, because I can, I'm going to put a little bit of this. Oh, you know what? I think that looks okay. Why not? Let's see. We won't put, because there's nothing that I can, we'll have to put, I don't know what we're going to, maybe a little writing spot there. I don't know. I don't know yet. I haven't decided yet. But maybe I should make it quickly. Decide quickly. I'm just looking to see what I got. Okay, so we're going to do this. And I think we're going to keep that there. And maybe... I have that piece. I'm just looking to see what I got on my desk here. Because I have this piece too, which is part of that that same design that I had on the, that postcard, or not the postcard, the journaling card. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm going to just do this. And then we're going to do keep this over here. And because it's the two colors on the side, we can have it overhanging a bit, like so. And this one here, like so. I'm going to put you, yeah, let's put you like that. Let's put you like that. And then we have, what else do we have here? We can put this guy in here like this. Or we can do this. Let's tear this as well. This one here. Let's have it like that. And this one like this. And maybe I like that side. This side's just kind of a mishmash, isn't it? Let's see. What else we got in here? We have another little envelope. I like that. This one doesn't have anything in it. Can I put something in it? Maybe not. Maybe I can. Let's see. Oh, I can on this side. Okay, well, there we go. I don't mind that. What do you think? Yeah, let's do it. There we go. Let's just make sure that you're not going to stick over so far that I can no longer get. Yeah, you see what happened? I see what happened. That's okay. It's okay. This is the great thing about this style of book, is because you can take it out. And we're going to just take and rip this a bit. so ink this up. No sense in having a closure on a book if you can't close it. See, sometimes plans don't work out the way that we think they should. And yeah, put it right here. Okay. Let's get this back in. We'll have to play this like this now. It's just going to be a little shorter. A little shorter of a page, that's all. I'm good with that. I am good with that. Okay. Slide that back in there. There we go. And there. Oh, there we go. Look how cute that looks. That side looks okay too. That looks okay too. And what happened to that there? Let's put you in here. There. And then we might put a piece of, do I have a piece of paper over here? Yes, I do. Okay, so let's do this. I have this here. So we're just going to tear this down. I'll save that because, you know, I like to use that too. And we're just going to give it a little tear about like so. Let's create a little place for some writing. Let's get this off like that. We don't want that so flat. There we go. Let's ink it up. Okay, so we got our journaling cards done. Our cluster is done. Oh, and so is our flowers. Wow. Well, look at that. We did pretty good. Okay. And we'll get some glue on this. And maybe, because I don't like to just have things stuck. I like things to look like they were meant to be there, not just plopped on the page. So I'm going to do this like so. And then we'll glue this over top. And that's being held there. There we go. And what about a little car down here? It's so adorable. Yeah, okay. Get rid of the white. So, I was going to say, we're supposed to get between 20 and 25 centimeters of snow between now and tomorrow a.m. I think it is. There we go. Oh, I like that. And I was just going to say it hadn't started yet, but now that I look out the window, yes, it has started. It is here. It is snowing now. Okay, so now I also have this file folder, which I took and I covered the inside. Oops, I covered the inside. And I was thinking what we could do with this. Let's see, is make some pockets in here. I had a piece that was specific. Oh boy, is Nugget ever going crazy. It's not even 3 o'clock. It's not even 3 o'clock yet. And he figures that it's his supper time, and it's not, because it's 4 o'clock is his supper time. Okay, I had, oh, here it is. Here it is. This little number here. I thought that just kind of went really well with that. So we're going to put that on here. And, oops. There we go. So, we could, like I said, some pockets. Now this here, I I stamped it on something, and I have had this for a very long time. Very long time. And I still have some, let's see. Oh my goodness, that doggy of mine. That doggy of mine. Here, this is what I'm looking for. These guys here. So, I took and I shrunk everything down in size. I shrunk it to two per page because I knew I was going to be doing this smaller book. I want to cut this to here, and I want to cut this here, and maybe this here, because that's the part that's supposed to be folded over, and I want that to just fit in here to be our little pocket. Go. I cannot wait because I have a new camera stand coming. This one here does not like to hold my phone, and it's quite annoying. Let me turn that off. It's quite annoying because my phone does this. So if you find yourself moving, that's why. But I have a new one coming, and I'm very excited about it. Okay, so we're going to just take and put this right like so. And then this pocket and this pocket go the same way. But if I do, what could I do? Maybe I don't put an angle pocket on here. Or maybe I just, this one here I can fold to the way that I want. Like so. And maybe like so. I could do double pocket in there. No, we don't want to do that. But maybe like this double pocket. Oh. Ooh. Okay, let's see. Let's go. Like so. And about like so. Like that. And I have to cut this corner off. Boop. And cut this corner off. Boop. There we go. Now, let us take and do kind of sort of the same thing here. Boop. This might work and it might not. I don't know. And if it doesn't, well, it didn't work. And if it does, well, hey, it did work. So we're just going to ink this because I know we're going to see this part. And then I'll ink all the way around on this one. Okay. So we're going to do yeah, I can see what I should have done, but we can just do, let's do this like so, and we'll do this like so, and we'll cut this off like so. That's how you fix that problem. There we go. Okay, so I want to just glue a hair here. Let's glue it on this side. So I just want to take and do a little bit here. Right about there. So we have those glued together. Okay, and then we want want to do just a smidge right on that corner there. Just like so. Just enough to hold it in our place. Hold it in place for us. Then we will do around here. Oh, here comes Charlie. He's going, oh, she's got that door closed again. We don't like. Boy, that snow ever blowing now. Ooh. Oh, well, it is what it is. My hubby said if it gets bad, he was going to come home early. So that's good. I like that. I like that. Okay, let's get rid of some scraps here, shall we? We don't need that anymore. We don't need this. Get rid of some of this stuff off my desk. Because then I do this all the time. Oops, I do this all the time. Work myself into a corner. Okay, there we go. And so now we need to, I see this is just not happy right here. So let's just give it a little bit more glue. I'll hold that down. And then let's see. Well, why don't we do something like this? Or, yeah, let's put this up here. Put it right up like that. Like so. Or should we put it over here? Or should we not do that at all? What else have we got? What else have we got for goodies here? I know we got lots of stuff. Okay, I kind of like that. But let's not have a straight edge here. Let's just do something like this. Let's do something like that. We could also do that too. We could do that. No, let's just put it in there. Call it done, right? Yeah, let's just call it done. This is a great day to be inside crafting and playing in here because I don't have to be outside. I like that. Okay. And let's put this one over here because why not? Okay. There. I think so. I like that. Okay. So we have a few things that we can stick in here. Let's stick some bingo cards in this one. I see. I don't mind that. Let's put this in here. And what else we got? We have some tags and we have some little things here. Like that. And do I have my little thingy here? Apparently I put it away, so I will notch that later. That's okay. I will notch that later. And what else do we have here? We have these little envelopes, which are so stinking cute. I love envelopes. I do. Well, if we're just taking we could take and, you know, do the ruler and do this up properly, but it's so small. They're easier to manipulate like this. They usually fall into place real quick. There we go. Like so. And then so cute. Just in case you didn't notice, I like small envelopes. Okay, so I am going to put this in here. I'm not even going to ink it. There. Well, I might ink a little bit right in here. Right in here. just because we like that. We like that. Yeah. And let's put, this is another thing I stamped a long time ago. So we'll put it like it's a little note in there, and a little collection thingy. There we go. And we can put that. Oh, yeah, maybe we do have to ink this a little bit. There we go. Close that up. And let's just put that in behind here. There we go. So now we have a fairly full file folder. Love that. And we have a pocket right about here. I hope that's going to hold it. Yes, it will. There we go. Okay. So as you can see, there's the envelope, that long envelope that I did the other day that I said I was going to put in there, but I didn't like it in there. So I got my little window in there, and I put the background in there, which is some of the papers that I had collaged together in a little strip that I had. So I used that up, and then put those in there, and then I decided to just paper clip it on. I still have to decide what I'm going to do on this page. So anyways, let's see. We could do one of these ink stained flowers in here too. Like, look how pretty that is. Oh, you know what we could do? Oh, the light just went on. Let's make it a belly band. Shall we? Why not? Oh, Mr. Buggy Boo. He does not like the door being closed. Let's see. I got this in here. Okay. How do I have that? Like that? Sure. Fits perfectly. Okay. And then we have, I know I have, yes I do. Okay. Probably should not put that in until my glue is dry, right? There we go. Well, I hope, now that I'm looking at this, it's really not getting pretty out there at all. Well, let's put this car somewhere. Where can we put this car? Yeah. I'll put it somewhere yet. We could put another one of those flowers here and make another belly band out of it. I like that. Yeah, I hear you, Nugget. I hear you. Now let's just do it. And let's just go along the edge here. Maybe on this one we'll just do this bottom part. Like so. A little bit like that. Put this in here like this, because then if you glue this but not this part down, then you get a really cool, this is too wide. This is not what I'm going to use. I'll let that glue dry, but if you put this down in here, yeah, I can see. But you see the bottom of it. So, well, I'll make something that will look cool in there. I still have all of this left, and this too. So I will keep creating and making her pretty, and the next time you see it, she will be all done, and we'll do a flip through. She's getting to be a chunky monkey, and I can't let her get too chunky, because otherwise we won't get her closed, and she's already struggling. Okay, so thank you for joining me today. Stay tuned. We'll do a flip through of this little cutie patootie real soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye bye.